I would love to learn it. I would love to teach it. I almost got English. Look, if you're young, I'm going to tell you something. If you're young and you're not afraid of COVID, and you, hey, binary, and you want to like do shit that's fun all over the world, get something called English as a second language certificate in America. Just forget about college for now. Honestly, if I were young, I would totally do this. It takes a certain particular type of courage to do this, though. I would focus entirely on getting English as a second language certificate. It's a certificate of instruction that is recognized all over the world for internationals. And then I would go to Japan. You can watch like Rob CD and any of these IRL streamers that are expats that are all over abroad. Dude, they got the Russians in Vladivostok. It was like in Vladivostok, they had an oil rig up there. They were offering me $30,000 for 2.5 months of English instruction in the middle of the dead of winter. Move to Japan and then to Norway or whatever. The point is, if you want to travel for free and make bank while you're doing it, and contacts, and make the best friends of your entire life with business executives, learn how to teach English as a second language and focus on teaching executives. I have a friend who did this. And he ended up marrying a Japanese wife, and he's like swimming in money because he made friends with all the executives. Oh, I can't read it. I wish I could. So he made friends with all the executives along the way, and then he actually ended up marrying the daughter of one of the executives, and he just, boom, right into the executive ranks. No school or nothing. He went to school there. I'm telling you, if you want to fast track and you have the courage to do this takes a tremendous amount of courage. It's only for those who are like really independently minded, who feel okay with taking care of themselves abroad, and they're not stupid and not going to get, hijacked. But it's way better than like going on some fucking, backpack hostel trip. It's way better. Yes. It's way better than that, right? Because you can go abroad and not only get to see the sights, but you make a ton of money while you're doing it, and you're talking to some of the most influential people. You can choose who to teach. You could go teach. We did this one on my mission. I went on a Mormon mission to the Caribbean, and every Tuesday in fact, around Christmas time, I remember this every time, we taught J'étudie le français. So we went to the Caribbean, and we made a deal with the school there, and we would teach, me and Elder Topham actually, we would go and we would teach English to these young kids. And around Christmas time, we taught all of these kids how to sing Frosty the Snowman. To this day, when I hear Frosty the Snowman, I absolutely, it's a pun, I know, but I absolutely melt every time, because I remember these like shining, amazing, cute, Martinican faces, and they were all dressed up, and they were Frosty the Snowman. They were saying, and they were so happy, and they were so young, they were like, it was so great. It was like one of the highlights of my mission. So, and so you need to get experience. I think you do need to get experience, but here's the thing. You already speak. So if you don't speak English, you can't do it. You can't do it if you don't speak English. I'm sorry. They're not going to hire you. The executives don't want people who learned English. They want people who speak it natively. So let me give you another idea. So it's a little bit harder to do it this way. But if you know a foreign language, people do this in America all the time. Victoria Mikhailova, Galina, the people that I trained under, they were expats from Russia who lived in America. One of them, I sought out a Russian expat to be my roommate so that I could do immersion, so I could learn Russian. And I lived with him. I actually helped him write his affidavit for asylum in America while we were doing it. At Duolingo, talk to people in Japanese, but Duolingo does have a couple weird flaws. Yeah. So, yeah. You're making your own language.